Stream, okay? So don't get too loud because I'm streaming, okay? Hello and welcome back to my stream. Today I thought I would do things slightly differently. I gave a couple more minutes for people to trickle in, and I figured I would open the box and talk as I was getting it together. So this one is the dried flower centerpiece, and it's just over 800 pieces. I did, as always, put the link to purchase in the title description. And if you buy 3 of these, like get 3 sets, you can put them together and make like a wreath. And right now, as I was looking and adding the link, they're on sale for $40 instead of the $50 they normally are. So if you want to take advantage of that. Okay. And then it looks like there are 6 bags in this set. Oh, no, 7 bags. There are 7 bags and 2 books, it looks like. Or maybe they just accidentally gave me 2 booklets because one doesn't say, oh no, there are 2. Okay, it just doesn't say book 1 or book 2 like it normally does. In the beginning, there's like a little thing that you can put, like it tells you how to display, like if you only got 1 set, you can like hang it on the wall or set it on the table. And then if you got the multiple sets, it shows you can put them together like that. But it says if you got the multiple sets that you shouldn't try to hang it on the wall then. And then there's a little info about the creator of this set. And I also tried a slightly different lighting. Yes, it has all kinds of stuff. I'm excited for this set. I have most of the flower sets. I tried a different lighting, so maybe there won't be as much glare when I try to lift up and show you the items as I make them. So hopefully that helps. So, let's see. There are quite a bit of flower sets out. There's a bonsai one. Yes, my hope is to get 2 more. I'm going to build this one today because I have it and I like it. And then I hopefully get 2 more, and then I'll make that a second stream where I build the other 2 and then connect them all together to make the wreath. But there are lots of flower ones. I have orchids, another one, I forget what it's called now though. And then I have some of like the mini flowers. Now, of course, I'm going to have brain farts and won't remember what they're called. But then I have the other bouquet set, and I have another bouquet set here that I haven't made yet. Of course, I'm not going to be able to remember what half of them are called now, though. But I like the flower ones. I'm not big on real flowers because they just die, and I don't have a green thumb to make them last longer. But I like Lego flowers because they don't ever die. I call them brain farts because your brain just suddenly farts and you can't remember what you were talking about or what things are called. Okay, so the first book is bags 1 through 3, and then the second book is bags 4 through 7. So let's get started. Yes, they don't require water, and you don't have to try to make them last longer. And I did get 4 new followers between the last stream and this stream. So thank you to all my followers, new or otherwise. Oh, and the other day, I think it was Thursday, I ordered some new Harry Potter Legos. They're Harry Potter brickheads. I ordered 3 sets, but I'll probably build them all in one stream because they're like less than 300 pieces for each set. You get 2 brickheads. 2 of the sets are Harry Potter characters in like their Quidditch get-up, and then the third one is 2 other characters from Harry Potter, not Quidditch related. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's how it's looking so far. And some of the steps have like little notes with them about the pieces or what they're for or why they chose to incorporate them. And it talks about how this piece has the built-in holder, so when you go to hang it on the wall, it has a built-in hole for like the screw or the nail to rest it on. And I have updated the voter poll thing, removing this one. So if you would like to vote, it is all ready for you to do so. Okay, and then that's how that's looking up so far. We kind of smoothed out the top, giving it a nice finish. Okay, and that is the end of the first bag. That's how it looks. This week, Lego released that they're going to be making a new airplane for, like, in the adult type Legos. They're going to have the Concorde. No, not so much flowers, but more building up of the where they're going to be attached to, and the piece, and see how it has that hole there. Then that'll allow you to put the nail and hang it on the nail, or screw, whatever you're going to use. But this bag has lots of little pieces, so I will definitely be building flowers in this bag. And what's kind of funny is I'm excited to see how they'll work. These are like the little gears that you normally would use on other things. They're like gears that you would use to get things to move, but in this one, they're going to be parts of flowers. I like how Lego finds ways to reuse the same molds in other things. Yes, I believe it's going to be released in September. I can't remember the exact date, but I'm pretty sure it showed that new plane was coming out in September. So they have quite a few coming out in September. Okay, so we've got this little piece that flowers are probably going to clip into. We'll set that aside for a moment. And now we're going to make our first flower type thing. Give myself space to get all the pieces together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So they have these little, let's see if I can try to get a better view. It looks like little flowers, cups type things. So that's the first one. Almost looks like kind of like wheat. And then you have the little ball on the end, and you'll click it into this, into that part we made before. Like that. Yeah, it looks kind of like wheat or barley, something like that. Trying to get this piece situated just right. They're hard to turn kind of once you get them on. Okay, and then we're going to attach this piece kind of to the base there. And this piece looks like a little Christmas tree type. And then that'll get clipped on right here. So that's how that piece looks. And then we're going to set it right there. Oops. As I tried to put it on. There we go. So it clipped on right there. Okay, now we're going to work on another piece that'll clip on. Basically made the same kind of piece where they'll clip into. Okay, you see we have a little like stem piece. Okay, and then we made these two little like daisy type pieces. And we added them to the thing. I would say they're like daisies, yeah. And then we built two of these and attached them over top and add them to the pole of these flowers that are already going. That, or maybe once it's completed, looking more like baby's breath. That's the little things that they add into the flowers. It could kind of look more like that too once it's finished. So how that looks when it's done. I think it's more like baby's breath now that it's finished. Yeah, it's really nice detail. Then we're gonna do another one of those tree looking pieces. Okay. And then we'll put that on the opposite side and I will show you what it looks like. So that's what those two pieces look like on there. And I'll probably twist these a little bit more. There we go. So a little bit more of the flower is on top versus off to the side like that. Ah. Well, there we go. It's a matter of twisting the right piece. There we go. So I twisted them so that the flowers are more on top there. Now it has us setting that down and working on another piece. Okay, and then there's that piece, and other pieces will click onto it just like the other pieces that we've done before. Okay, and those are like leaves or some kind of fancy ornamental type deal. Okay, now we're going to use those gears to make a flower. Okay, and that's how that one turned out. I like steampunk things. Actually, let's see. Push the bar a little bit too much through. Let's see if we can't get it to push back. Nope. Come on. It doesn't want to quite go to the end. And then when you try to smush it, you wind up pushing them off. Okay, I think that was better. But yeah, that's how the little gears turned out. And then we're just going to stick those right here next to this leaf. Yeah, it says the texture of the perm millet stalks is created with a stack of chronicle wheels, gears. So that's how they got it to look like that flower. Okay, and then we're going to build another one of those that look like wheat, kind of. Sometimes the little dot does not want to get in the middle of this flower. Okay, there's that. Sure. They're all turned so they line up, right? And then there's another one of those pieces that kind of looks like wheat or barley. And then that's that final piece. And we will add it on to the front. Oh, I see that. Ooh. Okay, and then we can spread these out some so that they fill in those gaps. Make sure, yep. Okay, and then we will set that down and work on another section. Okay, and that's how that kind of turned out, like a sprig of leaves. And then we're going to attach it right here. And I may wind up having to change the movement of the leaves as this comes together. Sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly how they want the leaves to be positioned or certain things to be positioned. Get our step 47. One of these. Brown, and a flower. So this one's going to kind of be the same step, just with slightly different colors. Okay, and then there's that one. Again, it's like a sprig of leaves. And in this step, they have what looks like little whips, like maybe from like an Indiana Jones type set or whatever. It looks like little whips, but they're going to be used for something else in this set. More of how they repurpose the molds to work with other things. And we have pumpkins, little pumpkins. We're going to make 2 of these. You thread the whip handle into those other pieces, and then you don't even realize it's a whip. It's going to look like a vine because it's going to have a pumpkin on the end. Yeah, see, it looks now more like a vine because it has a pumpkin on it. And then we're going to add those onto that piece. Okay, so that's how those connected onto there. And now they will, make sure I put this on there right. Connect onto here like that. And now we're going to work on the next section attaching onto there. I think we might have a fair amount of extra pieces for this set because once you have they really only give you extra pieces for tiny pieces. So with making flowers, I think we'll have a fair amount of extra pieces for this set. Okay, and that's how that turned out, kind of like just a big leaf. And we're gonna attach it to the front. And it gets attached right there. Just angle it a little bit. Helps cover up some of the Lego pieces that aren't part of the flowers. Okay, and that's it for bag 2. And like I said, there's a fair amount of extra pieces because they worry about you dropping them, losing them, etc. Okay, we're on to bag 3, which doesn't have a ton of pieces in it, so we'll see what we get. Ooh, lots of little pieces though. We also have yellow and orange pieces. And in here it looks almost like little wrenches. I'm trying to see if I can get it to show on the camera. It's hard because it's very tiny. But a lot of times in other sets they're used to help hold things together. So maybe we'll attach it to a bar and then have a flower on the other end of it. We'll see. Okay, on this one, it looks like there's almost 2 little, like, tiny bushes of flowers, and then some more leaf things. And a steering wheel. We'll see how that one gets repurposed in here. Okay, spread these tiny pieces out so it's easier to find what we're looking for. I know, that's how they do it though. They repurpose those same molds they have instead of having to come up with new molds for different things. And in the end, it works. So why change it? Like from a distance or even close up, you don't always realize that's what it is right away until somebody points it out. Oops, not that piece. And I'll show you how this looks in a second. Sometimes when there's only one of that type of Lego, it takes a minute to find. Okay. So that's how that piece works, and probably a bunch of little things are going to clip into it there. Okay, that's how those two pieces clipped into it. Yep, and now it looks almost like we're going to make a bush. So it wants 25 of these little flowers. Of these little yellow flowers. 7, 8, 9, 10. 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 23, 24, 25. Says we're going to make 4 of the little bushes, and they're going to attach to like a centerpiece that's got a nub on each side. So, that's what one of them looks like a little tiny bouquet. And then you make 4 of those and stick 1 to each side. Wrong direction. There we go, and 1 more. And then I'll show you what it looks like with them all attached. So that's how that looks like with all those 4 tiny bushes put on this to make 1 giant bush. And then that's how it attaches to the other piece we made. Okay. Now, 2 of these. Then we attach a little flower or leaves to it. So it looks like that. Now we're gonna have some leaves. And this is how they use those little wrenches. They then become like a clip. And you use them to clip onto other things. Okay, and then we added some little flowers onto those leaves. Okay, and it said these are supposed to be small orange cosmos. They're made with like minifigure elements to attach. They're the epaulets off like the soldiers, but they recolored them orange, and we're going to put them essentially what would normally be upside down to make them. And I will show you what the orange cosmos look like after I get them built. But there's this like little info part in the book. It tells you what pieces they use from other sets to incorporate into this one to make the flowers. So we're going to make two orange cosmos with these pieces. Gotta spread the pieces back out. There we go. So that's what it turned out to look like. Those are actually little epaulets off other soldiers. Okay, and there's the other orange cosmo. So that's how those look on there. And then we added another little flower on there. And that is going to clip on right to the front here. Let's put this more off to the side. Come on. There we go. And then that's how those two flowers look clipped on there. Okay, now we're just going to make some leaves. Okay, so we just made some leaves, a little sprig of leaves there. Okay, now we're going to make another one of those bushes with the yellow flowers on them. I try to keep all the flowers kind of upside down. This way it's easy. I don't have to try to pick up the tiny Lego with my and put it on. I can just poke it into the bottom. Haha, I know, poke it into the bottom. I don't necessarily have trouble picking them up, but my nails have actually been growing. Normally they break like instantly, so my nail gets in the way sometimes. Plus, it's quicker than picking up each piece. Okay, so that's how that one looks with all those tiny flowers on there. And that is going to clip onto this little bar right here. Right like that. Okay, and then we're going to take this and clip it right on top. So that's how that's looking, with all those pieces, different pieces clipped on in different parts. Okay, now we need 3 leaves and a flower. Okay, let's see. Now we've got a little redirected. Then I added some leaves there on the top. Oh, now we're gonna get to use our steering wheel. It's gonna make a big blossom. Yeah, red Gerbera. A red Gerbera. I probably totally butchered the name of that flower, but hi, Carrot. Thank you for following me. Thank you, Carrot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24. Listen, I lurk sometimes. I just watch the video, but I don't comment. And these pieces are like little wrenches and almost looks like paddles. And then they're going to use those to make the leaves of the flower. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this paddle piece onto the steering wheel with that wrench, and then do that all the way around. And then you'll wind up with that flower. I might have to change spacing as I go, but because sometimes it's hard to guess how much space you'll need to fit so many into one side or one area. Okay, I need to fit 4 more on this side before I go to the other side. No, not paddles and whips, paddles and wrenches. Yeah. Okay, turn that around. And that's how half the flower looks. You won't even notice, like if I hadn't told you, you probably wouldn't even know they were paddles and wrenches. Yes, whips for the pumpkins. I'm going to stick these all together, and that way I just put them all on one after the other. Okay, let's get these other ones on there. And then the last piece to make like a cap on the front of the flower there is actually would be a hat on another set. So that's how this looks, this Gerber daisy. But like I said, if I hadn't told you they were paddles and wrenches, you probably wouldn't even know. And then that's going to sit right on top of this piece here. Just fan the flower or the petals up some. And that went right there on the top. And that's it for this book and this bag. Then we're going to go on to bag 4 and book 2. This one's turning out really nice. I love the detail and how they repurpose those flowers to make the other things. Right, you take 3 of the completed sets and hook them all together, and then you have a wreath. I really want it now. I wanted it before, but I really want it now after starting this. Like I said, I would do another stream and build the other 2 just like I'm building this one, and then connect them all at the end. Or if you guys don't want to watch something like that, I can just tack it on to the end of another stream, how I put them all together. Okay, this bag is going to be kind of like the first bag where we're just making that platform that it sits on. That didn't stay on. This will look really good, especially with the upcoming fall and all the different kind of holidays that go along with that. But it's something I would leave up year round anyway. Okay, and then it's going to have another piece that's going to, like the other one had a piece that basically would be the nail support for hanging it on the wall in this step. And I will show you in a second. Let me get these 4 pieces on. So that's how it looks, and then from the back it'll be like that. So there'll be one on each end so you can hang it on the wall. I have the Starry Night Lego set, which again you can hang on the wall. It looks like a finished photo built like 3D out, and you build the whole frame and everything, and you can hang it on the wall. I have not hung it on the wall yet. At our old house, I knew we were getting ready to move soon, so why put another hole in the wall or try to figure out how? And here, I just haven't gotten a chance to yet. We are still getting things situated, like where some things go or slowly getting big boxes out to the recycle bin. But we only have a little bit of that left, and then we'll be completely done, and then I can try to figure out where to put that or how to get it hung on the wall. It also has a spot just like this that you add to it so that you can hang it. Okay, just like the other side, you now have this base to add the flowers and such onto it. And that is the end of bag 4. So we'll head on to bag 5. I think both sides are pretty much the same. And then, again, like we made the red Gerber, it'll be not another one of those, but another kind of big flower there in the middle-ish. And then the two sides click together. So I think we'll basically be building the same types of flowers we did on the other end. Get some of this kind of spread out. And if you're new to my stream and just lurking in the background, I do export my videos to YouTube. So they're all on there because my videos currently only stay up on Twitch for 7 days and then they fall off. So I do keep them other places if you would like to go back and watch previous ones. And I have a poll that you can vote on which one I build next. Seven. Okay, we're building another one of those pieces that kind of looks like wheat or barley. Oh, it is wheat. There's a little memo on this, a little note that wasn't on the other ones, but it says that it is wheat. It says, the stalks of wheat use nestled crown elements to give the wheat its corrugated appearance. I like how on some of them they give these little details. They don't do it on every set. A lot more on the ideas and the icon sets than other sets. But like when you make the buildings like the police department and such, they'll have all kinds of little info like that in it as you go. Like I said, this set is currently on sale on Amazon, and I did add a link for it, so if you're interested, it's about, oop, that one fell. It's about $10 off right now. So not a ton off, but if you're going to buy 3 to make the wreath, then that's $30 off. Okay, again, that's another piece of that wheat, and we're gonna clip it on here and have it bent out to the side. And we're gonna make a little flower thing to go with it. Ah, there's the piece I'm looking for. Okay. We clip it right there next to the shaft of wheat. Okay, then just like last time, we're going to clip this right here onto the side. So it kind of hangs off there a little bit. Okay, and we're going to make what I, at this point, think is probably baby's breath again. Ooh, lunch. I have dinner in the crock pot, and it is smelling so good right now. Okay. Oops, see what I mean about my nail getting in the way? And it just pushed that off. So that's how that baby's breath is coming along so far. Okay. And some more of this. The minions are starting school this week, so we did kind of a fun thing yesterday before they have to crack back down to the grind of school, and we spent like 3 hours at the zoo, which wouldn't be that bad on a normal day, except yesterday it was like 100 degrees. So that was not quite so fun. and apparently something in the elephant habitat, because yesterday was World Elephant Day. I did not know that either. I didn't know it till we showed up at the zoo. Anyway, and we were walking around their enclosure, and then I was obviously allergic to something, and it wasn't great. And I kept feeling like I needed to claw the tattoo on my chest off. When I get my allergies get really bad, something in it reacts, and it did yesterday, and it was not fun. Okay, another little tree thing. Okay, push that baby's breath out to the side a little bit. Get that tree in there. Oh, this one they want. Kind of like that. Okay, and just like last time, I'm going to set that right here. Off to the side. Kind of angled. There we go. Like I said, I think the bottom parts are going to be basically the same as the other side, and the main difference on this end is going to be a different type of big flower at the end. And we just got some around the house chores done. Trying to figure out where everything goes still. Okay, where are you, little Lego? Ah, there you are. Okay. And these have like a clicky where you can like angle it to them versus to help change, give it a little extra. Okay. I'm going to add a little flower to that leaf. Okay, now we're going to make another shaft of wheat. Yeah, all the wheat. They're total going to be 4 things of wheat, and then I think the next step will probably be using the gears to make that other piece again. When I get the other 2 packs to make the wreath, is that something that you guys would like to see, that I build this twice more and then connect it, or would you just kind of like to see the finished product? And then there's that other piece of wheat again. And we're going to stick that right on there next to these other two. Yep, and now we're going to work on with those gears again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One of these, and one of these. Let's try to get this better to the front. Do you think that the change in lighting helped? Has it been less glare? I know some of these pieces aren't as shiny as some of the other sets have been, but I thought maybe it would help. Okay, there's that piece again, made with the gears. And again, right in there next to that. Oh, another whip. They like the whips in this set. Okay, and then we're going to stick that right there on front like that. Yeah, I didn't want to, I really kind of just tried to tilt the blinds so that light was still coming through, but not affecting the shimmer of the shine on the Legos. I know sometimes reflects back in, and we are working on changing the whole setup, but that takes time and money. And this works for now. I just tweaked it a bit to get maybe less shine on the Legos. I know some of them are super shiny. But I was hoping that it didn't dim the light too much, that then it made it hard to see it. Okay, we have our little piece that others will attach to again. We're going to do the little sprig of leaves. Okay, leaves spread out. Okay. There we go. Got a better grip on how to get that in there. It's hard to tell exactly how they want this to be, how the leaves, they want them spread out, but do our best. Oh, more pumpkins and whips. Let's get that snapped in there. Now we're going to do another sprig of leaves, but more brown leaves than green. Okay, and then add a little flower to this leaf, and then hook it in to this other side. Okay. Ooh, on this side, instead of another pumpkin with its wick, we're going to do another small baby's breath. Okay, let's get our little flowers on here. Okay, that's how that's coming along. And let's put that on there. Then the leaf. Then the flower. So it's just a small version of the baby's breath, unlike the bigger one. And we're going to stick that right in there on this side. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's angle these up a bit so they don't hit the platform. Okay, that's how that's looking. We can, actually want to angle those down. Kind of like that. And have this more straight out. I can get it to turn the way I want to. There we go. So that's how they want that kind of laying. Okay, and just like last time, we're going to work on the little, well, not really little, but the leaf to go across the top to help cover up some of that. Some of those Lego pieces. Here we go. To help cover up some of the underlying supporting Lego pieces. Okay, and that is it for that bag. Now we are on to the second to last bag, bag 6, with more of the lots of tiny yellow pieces. for those yellow flowers. And I'm not sure what bag 7 will be, if it'll be actual like pieces to contribute to this, or if it's more of those pieces that would be used to make the wreath. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Spread some of these pieces out so they're easier to find. Get some of these bigger ones out of the way. That'll help as well. Okay. This piece is slightly different than it was on the other side. So that's how that looks. It's slightly different than the other side, not too terribly different, but it is slightly different. With our pole over there, and then a flower, or a leaf I should say, not a flower. So that's how that piece looks, and then we'll attach a bunch of stuff to it before we attach it to the main board. It is that one. I'm looking for a different type of connector than what it needs. Okay, 2 of these. 1 orange flower. Okay, that's how that looks, and we're going to make more of those orange cosmos that use the upside down epaulets. A few little yellow flowers. This time we're going to make 3 instead of 2. And once again, that's how those look. I'm going to build all three before I try to place them. And the last one. If you have bigger hands or bigger fingers, these flowers will be interesting for you to try to make. They are definitely interesting. So be forewarned, guys, if you try to make them. They might be a little interesting. Okay, so that's all three of those made. Now we're going to place them on that little, let's see, 1, 2, 3, okay, and this one. And this one. So that is how they look on that little sprig of leaves from before. Now we're going to build a little flower. Ooh, don't lose that. To go with it. Another type of we'll stick that one on there like that. And then this will go right in here. And kind of angled. Well, I guess it didn't want to stay on its little pole. There we go. Kind of on it and forward and down like that. Okay, now we're going to build another piece to go with that. We're going to put that little pole there, and then the little wrench right about there, it looks like. Okay, now we're going to build our little orange bushes, or yellow bushes. So 50 of the little yellow flowers. 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Two of you. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Okay, now I just gotta count out my flowers. 5, 50, 5, 0. Yes, 25 for each bush. And I'm pretty sure I've lost count, so I'm just going to collect all the yellow little flowers. And we'll work with what we got. If I have extra, woohoo. If I'm missing one, oh no. Okay, that's all the little yellow ones. So this piece does not want to go in the bottom here. There we go. Nope. it tricked me into thinking. Now it's in there. Yeah, they want 25 for each little yellow bush. So we'll get all those made. It's like 6 flowers, I think, on each little blank yellow or green bush like this. Yeah, 6. 6 on each. 6 yellow flowers on each little bush thing. And then 4 bushes on each main Lego thing. So it adds up fast. Okay, 1. Okay. Try to spread them out all upside down here so it makes it easier to connect the pieces. Okay, that's 3 done. Sorry about the extra noise. My daughter is organizing her beads craft in the background. Okay, there is one of the little orange bushes done, or yellow bushes done. Let's do the other one. Spread these out some more, try to get them all upside down. Yeah, it doesn't look like 25 little flowers, but it is. They add up and blend together. Ah, Birds of Paradise. That's the one other flower I have. You make the pot it sits in and everything, and to make it look like there's dirt in the bottom of that one and the orchids, you just put a bunch of these little, like a little dot connector pieces, just throw them in the bottom, and it's like, oh, okay, I want you to have 35 of the light brown and 25 of the dark brown. Just throw them in the bottom though. And it does not look like there's that many in there, but there are. 2 more yet to do. Okay. Okay, so let's attach these to the other base, and I kind of rotate them to make it look full, plus so they fit. So that is the other little bush there, the other yellow flower bush. And then we're going to attach one to that wrench we put on the pole over here. And then the other one on this one. Pull this back some. And then so that's how they look attached on there. Okay. Then we need another wrench and 2 leaves. Attach that to the pole with this little yellow bush, and then it looks like it has leaves there at the bottom of it. Okay, now we're going to work on another piece, another like little sprig of leaves essentially. Normally they're all brown or all green, but this one will have both colors on there. Okay, and it wants us to make another one of those orange cosmos, or green, yeah, orange cosmos, to go on this one. So this side definitely has more of those cosmos than the other side did. The other side just had 2 on that one sprig, but this one had 3 on one and then another on a totally different sprig. So slight differences in either side. Okay. Well, I'm not talking about alcohol, I'm talking about flowers. And I too like the adult Dole Whip. Okay, now we're going to take this and attach it on the top here. Let's angle these up a little bit for now so we can clip them on without any trouble. There we go. Okay. And that's how that looks there attached on the top here. Now we're going to make the other big flower for this end. And it doesn't tell me what kind it is. Kind of maybe looks like a rose a little bit. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And these look like the little pieces that go like over the tires on when you build the cars. So more repurposing. Yeah, like the fenders. It's interesting to me, and maybe others don't find it as interesting, but how they find ways to reuse those pieces and you don't even notice it, like when you first look at it, until somebody points it out and you're like, oh my god, that is a fender or whatever, or a whip, or different things. And that's how that sits, those fender pieces on there. Then it wants you to push them all up. Let's see, make sure I do this right. That's where Whoop. Okay. Apparently you have to do it very carefully. There we go. Much better that time. And then, yeah, I think this one's going to be a rose. You have to get them like, kind of like when you close a box, how you have to get each side one in and one over. Kind of that's how they want you to do those. And then attach these bigger petals to the base. And again, kind of get that same one up, one down, one in, one out. Like that. And then make sure like this. Okay, yep. Okay. And it sits right there on top. Okay. We're going to set that down. It looks like we will use some of the pieces from bag 7. There aren't many pieces in bag 7, so we'll see how many we use and how they come to play. Definitely in some way to help link both sides together. Okay, made this little part, and it's gonna go in the middle here to help connect both pieces. So it has these little holes there on the end. You're gonna plug it in like that, and then get the other side. So this is the side we already plugged that piece into, and this is the other side. So you're going to take them, let me try to get that pumpkin out of the way, and clip them together, just like that. And this another little tidbit they have in here, it says, dried flowers are sometimes preserved using a thin wax. The shiny elements in the set were chosen to replicate that kind of shine that the wax would have. So I'm going to take these and connect them on the side here to help try to keep the two sides connected some more. There we go. There's one on one side. And they are kind of interesting to get on there, so be prepared. If you got big fingers, this might be a little harder to do. Okay, and snap those on there. Okay, now the next part I'm probably not gonna do, because it is if you're gonna connect the three together, this would be like making like a, not necessarily L, more like a V bracket, that you would then take those pieces I just put on the sides, you would take them back off and take that center extender piece I used to connect both pieces off both sides, and then connect it to the L you made to then connect all three sections together, all three sets together, like 6 sections, because one on one side of the V, one on another side, and the same for the 2 other sets, and then they would come together to make that wreath, and so you would just have those pieces as extra. So I'm going to save these pieces specifically in a bag with this set, so I know they're not extra pieces, they're specifically for this. But let me get bag 7 back out and do that, so that I don't lose any of these pieces. Well, you know what, I'll make it, and then I'll just throw those the finished things into the bag. So I want these 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Come on, get on there. Okay. So if I was going to make the wreath, I would then have attached one end to this side and one end to this side, and then you would clip all, the other 2 sets the same way together, and it would make a wreath. So this is how it would look, right? And then you would attach the others together, like you see in this picture. Oops, sorry. Sorry, over here. And you would wind up with that kind of a wreath. So that's my plan, is to get 2 more of this set and then attach them all together to make the wreath. And I'll save this part in bag 7 so I know that's what that's for. But this is how this looks all finished currently. You can fluff those. Kind of, I'm bad at figuring out which angle. And on the back side, it looks like this, with those 2 holes there, so you can hang it on the wall. So for now, I don't know if I'm going to hang it on the wall or just set it somewhere, but that's how it looks for now. And then I plan to get 2 more sets and make the wreath. And since you guys said you'd probably like to see that, I'll build 2 more on screen eventually and then show you how they connect all together as the wreath. Like I said, I have 3 Harry Potter brickhead sets coming in this week, so I'll add those to the pole once they come in. And I've already reset the poll so you can vote for the next one I build. If you guys have any questions or things you'd like to see, let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream. I know flowers may not be everybody's deal, but I like the way it turned out. It's very it's very detailed, and I love how they repurposed what would be things in other sets that you wouldn't even could think to make flowers into this set. Venomized group. I have it, and I'll show it to you. I don't know if I'm going to need 1 or 2 of them. Let me move this out of the way. So, this is Venomized Groot. But you can see on the back, you can make him all black, or you can make him, part Venom or full Venom Groot. So I'm not sure if it's something that I'll want another one of these so that I can have both, or if I'll just do this one for this one. But if I wind up getting another one, I'll do it like the Harry Potter Patronus one. I'll build one way and one the other way, if I choose to do 2 of them. There are a bunch of sets coming out next month that look really cool. So we will see which ones I get or how long it takes me to get them. Have a great day, and hopefully you'll be back to watch me stream again.